We have returned back here to the live stream. Right now, their current situation, they're still trying to get the player off the ice, which looks like would be a season-ending injury for the UCF Knights. One of their players is looking like he is having to get medical assistance to get out. And it's been over 15 minutes as they try to get him out. We'd never like to see this happen, but you can feel it in the stands, the energy. Lots of thoughts going to the player and, of course, to UCF. If one of those freak accidents happen, they do happen. But we have medical personnel currently on the ice trying to get him off the stretcher. So we do apologize for the long delay, but things happen. Ricardo, what's your thoughts?
Things happen. This is always the sad portion of sport. It's a heavy contact sport, and in my opinion, one of the most heavy contact sports in the world. Stuff like this happens, especially freak accidents where you don't see it. One of our guys went downstairs and looked at it. He was like, "It's pretty bad. It looked like it was an ACL tear. His knee wasn't placed well, and it's really hard to see." Especially with your young kids, they want to just play the game, they love the sport, and then not doing what you love is pretty hard to see.
I couldn't agree with you more. In fact, you come in for a big game, the action's hot, and then, things like this happen, and it makes you stop and wonder just, how does a team on both ends psychologically, let's talk about psychological sporting on the inside of it, how do you get things even going after such a big hit and an injury like this? It's hard for both teams, especially for the Owls. They cooled off. The UCF Knights have cooled off, but now they see a man go down. Where do we go from here? How does the script even continue after seeing something like that?
Well, it could be two ways. UCF might have payback and have ultra aggression right off the bat as they score in, or they get disheartened, and then Owls can lead from there. You usually see that a lot of sports, like for example, like in football, the first Owls game, one of the guys got injured right after the first game, got out 2 weeks. Immediately, Ohio got the first win. Hopefully that doesn't happen with the Knights right here for them. It's a heartbreaking thing. They're still waiting with the player right there.
Yeah, it looks like they're now going to start putting him on the actual stretcher. They're getting all hands on deck because big player, big gear. It's not heavy. Yep, now they got him on the stretcher. He's holding on to his forehead, and he's in lots of pain right now. And as everyone applauds, and even from us, I'm going to give a little hand tap here on his board side as he finally is on the stretcher. The medical personnel doing a wonderful job coming in. The trainer from UCF, the coach is coming out to check on the player.
As we're at, it was a very sad situation, but as you can see right here, everybody giving love to the player. But at the end of the day, we want to see great hockey and great play, and we care about each other.
As he's now getting off the ice, slowly but safely and surely. We once again want to thank all the medical personnel for all the hard work that they do. And we want to talk about the importance of this game. And like you mentioned, it's one of the most contact sports in the game. The home fans, the home players giving some stick taps some love, and much so as he's finally escorted off the ice. We're hoping the best for him. We really hope that he gets the treatment he gets and a speedy recovery, and he'll hopefully hop back on the ice sometime soon.
True, and by the looks of it, looking like ACL turn, that could be like career ending. And I don't want to say it like it'd be disheartening, but
it does happen. It definitely does happen. It's one of those things where none of us like to see where this things like going like that, but they're going to give them a minute to warm up after that injury, which I respect. So we're going to take a minute here to see these guys warm up again. Rocco, Bruno between the pipes. Now it's time to flip the script and see where things go from here, as now both sides warm up, even the UCF goalkeeper. Jackson Barton, he's getting back up. He's getting himself warmed up. Even the backup goalkeeper, Andrew Cass, who's getting himself, talking to some of his fellow teammates, getting himself warmed up. Cotter down there. We see Nick Solarino, Miles Davison, Baraldi. Basically, every single player is now hitting the ice to get themselves a 1 minute warm up. And let's see if they're going to continue on the second period, or are they going to take away the second period. I think they're going to restart it. I could be wrong. We never experienced this before. This has never happened. That's why we call them freak accidents. But we're going to get ourselves situated here in about 10 seconds. We're going to restart from the second period. and hope for the best here and see where we go.
Now, seeing this, what do you think the tone will be set?
Well, the tone being set is one thing, but I think for both sides, they cooled off. Now this is anyone's game. First off, like we mentioned, that an injury does impact the team. It can go really either way. It can be disheartening, or it can invigorate the Knights to, because it wasn't, the thing we have to keep in mind, it was not an intentional hit. We just want to be clear on the airwaves and for fans, it was not an intentional hit. It was, they both collided on the ice, they slipped, it happens. So this can really go either way. It can be disheartening, yes, but how are the Owls going to find a way, and how are the Knights also going to find a way to overcome that injury? Because, these are things that cross their mind. They never want to see it. And to see it in real time in front of them, it's scary. Yeah, it's very scary.
Yeah, like I said, like one of our guys saw his leg. I was like, yeah, he's done. He's done.
Immediately.
Done.
Immediately. You and I both said it. Immediately, he's done. But as we return here for the second period action, we are going to roll out from the clock from 19:16 in the second period. We're probably going to start off the puck in the neutral zone and reset basically the second period because we've only had 44 seconds that went in. So we're really going to see how they're going to go through. The Owls have their chatter. They're going to pick the line. So right now I see Caleb Owens on the ice. And I believe that's Miles. That's Matthias Weir as well. So we're seeing some top line players already hitting the ice to get their lineup. Meanwhile, UCF, they've got some key players hopping on the ice as well. So we see Max Weinstock, one of their centers, hopping in. We also see some of the other key players that are really going to put a factor. There's defenseman Joseph Dre, who's also behind that. And here we go, restarting the matchup. It's going to be right off the neutral zone, off the side as the Owls. Let's continue on for some action. And let's see where things go from here. As the puck collides at the UCF Knights, it looks like they're finding that's also a little bit of energy in the lane. The puck goes all the way to the right-hand side. The Owls regain possession, and they clear their line. Down the neutral zone they go. Cotter gets it back from Caleb Owens to Cotter, who tries to send it over around the ice to Cotter, who tried to get it. Couldn't really find his man. It's still in the pressure zone from the Owls. And now the Knights took it, but stripped away from the Owls. David Israel. Cotter, who was now trying to pinch in for his offensive prowess, is not able to do it. You can see David Israel really marking his man well, keeping it just above the blue line for things like that, but their pressure is still on the Owls. With an opportunity to try to get the pass, they do. It goes all to the right-hand side. One moment they're there, and a stop save by Bartson once again. Barton, who made the save. Cotter once again with the puck. Drop pass, he finds his man. Poked away, but goes in the wrong direction as the Knights do get possession. Almost a broken error there as they made the line change from the Owls, but a little too strong of a pass, and Israel clears it, and he finds a man. He tried to go for the backhand side to Jake Friedman, but it doesn't connect. Meanwhile, Israel, he's a big take-a-one opportunity. Saved by Rocco Bruno. The deli man stops and saves it. Goes over the backhand side and could not capitalize as the Knights having a dangerous opportunity. Breakaway opportunity from the Owls. They get through pass humming down the neutral zone. David Israel, but he's offside just by an inch.
Like I said, the glue to stick the team together. Bruno is putting in that work. Now, the Owls. It looks like they have the ship going right now. They're looking more timid right now after that last couple.
A little bit. But I'm looking at the stands. I gotta give credit. I see two people reading in the stands. Gotta love that. Stunning first. I respect that. True. Finals are next week. I respect those who are reading while listening to the game. Fully respect that. You're here, you're supporting, and you're reading. I love it. This is when you know we're in full college mode, folks. And for those, and you know what? And for those, including those in UCF, if you're studying your finals, good luck in your finals and exams. You know, you and I, we got our exams coming up, getting prepared. Oh boy, and I tell you what, I'm already 2 classes down, 3 more to go. I'm all ace. There you go.
Well, I'm graduating, so.
Well, you don't have to deal with that. And Rocco Bruno, well, guess what? He made a save. And then we'll get ourselves reset on the right-hand side of the face-off dot as we approach 17-12 in the second period. If you're just joining us, the current score is 0-0. We had an injury on the UCF Knights. He had to be stretchered out. So we have a little bit of cooling on both ends. That's why tonight's broadcast will be extended a little bit longer, as the teams continue to battle it out. No one has scored yet. We had some close calls, but nothing yet. Clears the zone as he rushes it. Oh, a big check there. That could have been bad, but Daniel Tough actually softened his blow for him. Very nice of him to do so. Breakout pass. He's got a lane, trying to find a man to shoot. Almost trickled over. That one was a dangerous opportunity. He had the glove saved, but it tipped above him, and that didn't go in the back of the net. The Owls getting themselves an opportunity here. Oh, just poke checked. His other man was there. The Owls trying to get it going. Oh, it's a shot deflected away. One-time stop, backheel shot denied away. The Owls continue possession. He has the puck. It goes behind the trapezoid of the Knights, trying to get themselves going. A pin to the board battle and cleared away from the Knights. He chips it. Stuck. McAvina keeps it in the line. Beautiful play from McAvina. Here comes an opportunity. One-time stop there. McAvina trying to get it, but couldn't find it. As Justin Greenberg sent it down deep. They had no opportunity because they got to get the line change. As Nick Solarino hops into the... Oh, McAvina! My goodness, the big bodies collide. It was like the Titans clashing amongst each other.
The frustration from 18, what you saw earlier right there. That's big. Now the tempo
and here comes a one-time shot opportunity. Just went above and out of play. And we're going to have another face-off dot point here on the Knights side. Yeah, we talk about some of those key things again. Really getting the shots higher. Now on Barden, who's been really seeing a little bit lower. Like I mentioned, he's not like Bruno, where Bruno has a set style goalkeeping. So we'll see how he's able to capitalize on that one. Now Baraldi, who had the face-off dot but did not win the face-off. Here comes Cam Watson, who's got to play to his man. He tried to put a stick in but didn't poke check away, but good job by Baraldi to regain possession. He backtracks to find a man as we approach about 15 and some change here in the second period. He gets his manifold for Deke. My goodness, he got passed by him like a ghost. Over on the other side, trying to get the pass. Here's an opportunity between the skates, but collides with the blade and goes off. Here comes a 3-on-2 for the Knights. They send it in to try to get a board battle going, get some possession and some offensive zone pressure. But the Owls are doing a great job of pinning the man down there. And the Knights continue. Now the Knights are getting some offensive zone pressure, but cleared away from the Owls. He gloves it down, and Rocco Bruno, he gets out of it out of his crease, but he lightly taps it back. As the Owls send it in far deep. Is this going to be icing? No icing. A lucky break for the Owls as they continue to try to get their attack phase going. Now they send the puck. Oh, bad giveaway there. This is an opportunity for the Knights, but well done by the defense. Oh, the linesman goes down. There goes the ref. He's slowly but surely getting up. He's okay. Oh, boy, we don't want to see another massive injury. Please, no. You never like to see the referee go down like that, but...
And now we're seeing the Knights pick the tempo now. And now, again, with the offense for the Owls.
Behind them, go for a backhand pass. Catone didn't get it. He's going to have to find his defense partner there to David Israel, who gets it. He's a big man, and he doesn't gain possession, but stolen away by his defense partner, who slides it in forward. Here comes a break. 2-on-1, an opportunity. Can he finish it? No, went too fancy. He had a man, but couldn't finish it. He should have opted for the pass. It would have gone tape to tape, but it didn't. Meanwhile, the Knights are going to get a little bit of a clear. They send it across the boards, but there's the MVP superstar, David Israel. He sends it.
He really felt it right there in the moment. Never. This is a team game. So right there, he's going to get a great shot to pass it to your teammate, and I can go for a score right here.
Beautiful back pass from Catone. David Israel, he fakes the slap shot, goes to the wrist chance. Oh, that almost connected, but now it's going to be a break of a 2-on-1. Well done by the defense to clear it. Beautiful steal away to clear the zone, and that puck entered out of the zone. And now the Owls gain possession. That defensive play was so crucial for the Owls. It's incredible that he was able to come back so quickly, and that just shows good defense from the Owls. Bodies collide once again.
One
One-time slap shot just goes above, stays inside the ring for play. As Justin Greenberg, he's been electrifying this season. Great pass, one-time slap, saved by Barton, but just barely.
High speed action. That's what we see right now on both sides. Beautiful momentum and movement from both teams. Steals from the Owl. Defense from the Knights. Beautiful game right here.
You know, one of the key things here is the face-off. Can they win it here? They don't. The Knights win the face-off in their zone. They're going to want to play a little bit more fluid because they did have, it looks like to me the Knights are starting to find a way to break through the Owls defense, playing the long stretch passes. If you notice, they got a couple of those breakaways from long stretch passes. They're a bit risky because you can do something like that where you force an icing, but high risk, high reward.
For sure, especially when you want the first point of the match, which is 12 minutes in the second quarter right there.
Second period in, 12-19, and we are seeing ourselves another face-off, but again, on the Knights side. Looks like they're going to get a little bit of line change here. Miles Davison, and they're going to change some guys on. Oh, no, they're moving it to the left-hand side for the UCF Knights, and it's lost again as the Knights win their face-off dot. It continues as the Knights gain possession. Oh, and Greenberg did a nice little stick tap to gain possession off to, yep, that's Bono gets it over to Jake Freeman, the captain himself. Oh, captain, my captain. He tries to get back to it, and Justin Greenberg, who's finding himself a little bit more minutes here. A nice soft forward pass, but it goes off the wrong side. Rocco Bruno with the leg save. He just had to put it out there, and here comes now with another slap play. Beautiful save by Bruno. The reaction time of Bruno is just sensational. This guy could be my Uber Eats man, and he would be on time every single day.
He's in the zone, on point. Same with the Knights. A little check.
Oh, another check there, yeah.
More aggression coming in from the Owl to the Knights. And now they're in the play. Power play right here going on here for the Knights. He's trying to go for a shot and doesn't go in. They're just still on the attack.
They're trying to find progression here. It's the glass as the Owls. One time, almost in! Oh, that just had an opportunity. A wicked Wista, but doesn't find it. And Justin Greenberg, once again, like I mentioned, playing some hard defense to get his team to get back. Right now, the Knights were trying to get in, but they don't. Emilio Stabile, who had the puck possession earlier, was trying to get some shots in. DJ Randall has a chance of stopping it from being icing, but doesn't win the race. They're going to bring that puck all the way back to the Owl zone.
Crazy play. As
we continue now, action back in the Owl zone. We had to give it a few seconds for the sponsors. We can't forget about them that are helping the club out. Make their announcement nice and clear, even though they're not our sponsors, but that's okay. As Daniel Toff, back to Emilio. He finds a back pass lane. Can he get it over to the right-hand side? A lot of traffic in front of the goalkeeper, but can't seem to find it. The Knights really playing some strong defense now, but they're also capitalizing on some of the Owls' errors in this play. Right here is one. Off the leg of Cam Watson. He stopped that puck from getting anywhere near Bruno. As they move backwards, it's still in the Owl zone, but it is cleared. And here they come with speed. Daniel Tom with the long stick there gets it, but he tried to go for a blind back pass, but didn't find it, but just barely. Emilio Stabile had it. Here comes a breakaway pass stopped away from the Owls. UCF Knights trying to get him back, but can't do it. And Daniel Tom slides over, but he's okay. And that's icing once again. So they're going to bring that puck back into their zone. We don't want to see desperation from the Owls and have some tired players on the ice. Look at Emilio. He's already keeling over. He's tired. They're gassed. This is an opportunity for the Knights to capitalize right now.
For sure. I think this is what the Knights wanted. They're throwing the long shots. They try to get them sprinting down the field throughout this whole game. And now they're getting ready for the next play.
And as they continue on, the Owls, oh, and that pass didn't connect. The Knights try to find their man, but they couldn't do it. Good job from FAU's defense to clean that one up. As the actual line change, Griffin Bono, Tommy Ziemba, Beraldi, all hop on the ice. No call, no trip. That was clean. All puck there. Oh, boy, he's got his back exposed there. That could have been a bad check if they went for it because like I just mentioned 2 seconds ago, there's the back check. Thankfully, it wasn't a rough one. They kept it a little bit clean. He finds an outlet pass. Here it comes, streaking down, hitting the blue line. Finds his man one-time slap. What a save by Barton! I've seen all the Matrix movies. He stopped time, looked at that puck, and dropped it down like it was nothing.
Honestly, but now we saw some benches that were having a little back and forth over there. From the Knights to the Owls. You can feel the tempo slowly becoming more dominant for the Knights.
There has been a little bit of a shift that's going back and forth. I will absolutely agree with you. I think the Owls, like I said, they got too cold due to the medical emergency, and it's really starting to show a little bit since they cooled off. As David Israel tries to get himself going into the defensive zone, and he does. Body check away from Ziemba. Knights almost had a good opportunity. David Israel slides and falls down safely. And here it comes. A great way to have an outlet pass. What a deke, but just got stick checked away, but they can't hang on to possession. The Knights, they've got one. They got two. They've got David Israel trying to, hooking call, and that's going to be a penalty on the Owls. And the Knights will go on a power play.
This is exactly what the Owls didn't need.
Bad timing.
Bad timing, especially with the tempo going for the Knights right now. And now the Knights are in the power play, and they're probably going to have their number right there.
So it'll be a 2-minute minor on David Israel for hooking. And based off his reaction, it looked like it just got stuck in his armpit when he was trying to reach in. But hooking is hooking. That's the name of the game, and now the PK's got to come out strong. This is a massive opportunity for the Knights to capitalize. Let's see if they can find a way to get it done. They win the face-off dot. The Owls are desperate to try to clear it, and they do. And in fact, they're trying to see if they get themselves pushed a little bit forward, going a little bit more on the south side in this ice rink. We see Caleb Owens, Macavina, trailing slowly but surely backwards, keeping an eye on the puck. As the Knights, that's number 7, Max Weinstock, who has the puck, finds his man to go for an easy outlet pass to number 17, Thomas Zamba. The Knights getting a little bit organized now. They're moving those skates. The Owls trying to clear the zone. They got a lot of tired guys down below. Low stick, beautifully saved by Macavina off his skate. Right off the blade. They're struggling now to really clear the zone. As Greenberg, when their top defenseman is on there, the Knights slip through. Could have had an opportunity if he would have connected better, but doesn't. With about 7:30 remaining left in the second period, on the power play, the Knights, Max Weinstock, he finds a man, but kicks off the board. That gives an opportunity to kill something. Big hit there to clear it, and they do, but not too strong enough. They're going to still kind of be in the entry zone as they re-enter the Knights. Finding a man, one top saved away from Bruno, and here comes the Owls pinching in deep, but it's still in the Owl zone. They couldn't clear it. It's off the zone, and now they've cleared it. No line changes for the Owls, and that's going to be a factor. They need to get their guys off the ice, and they finally do. With only 20 seconds remaining on the power play for the Knights.
Here we go. Honestly, the UCF Knights are fumbling with this right now. They had a great opportunity. They only got 12 seconds left. 10 seconds to go.
And here comes a shot. Saved by Bruno. Just barely, but went off his blocker. And you're absolutely right. With this ends the power play. And David Israel, their star defenseman, gets in. What beautiful timing. Look at that. He's like a dog trying to get a biscuit. He's on it. David Israel, one-time shot. Oh, hits the bar from the corner bar where you find the best kind of whiskey. He wasn't able to capitalize. And the Knights trying to get themselves going as they find themselves some zone time, and the Owls end. David Israel just hopped onto that beautifully right off the penalty box and went straight to work like he wanted to make overtime and double pay. And here comes the opportunity. Back pass. He finds it. One-time lane shoots off the blocker once again from Barton from the Knights. He just had the opportunity to stop it, and he did beautifully. He sends it in, trying to get some board play here as Brockett the Rocket, the man himself, he clears it. And the Owls trying to get themselves to the stick lift. They do. Here's an opportunity. A 2-on-1. He's got to make it quick. Miles Davidson wants it. Oh, denied! It did not go in, but it was an empty net side. But the net is dislodged, and they will have to fix the net. Everyone in their seats jumped. I almost jumped.
Same here.
It was like, I haven't seen so many people jump at once since I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. When you watch that jump scare, everybody's like, huh! That's how we're all like, huh!
Honestly, it was there. It was there. Inches away. It was like a time for the Owls.
Top bar, jump scares, everything in between. This match has it all, folks. One-time slap shot goes off the wrist, but can't connect. As they continue to have some pressure in their zone. Stick lifted away as the... Yep, Captain Jake Friedman, the Owls continue to add pressure with about 4:50 and some change remaining in the second period. This has been a very tight-knit match. Matthias Weir slipped. Weir still has the... Well, he had the puck. Still finds a way to get it going. Justin Greenberg, I guess the coach heard me from up here saying that he's been playing really well. I don't want to curse him. Justin Greenberg, he gets to go back. And it looks like the Knights were just trying to get the change. McAvina, who leads the team in penalties right now. But he's been doing much better cleaning. Oh, what a dig from Weir! And Weir! What a play from Weir! That was more smooth than Santana! My goodness, Weir! You've got to love the action. McAvina tried to clear, but stole it away from the Knights. A one-on-one opportunity. Justin Greenberg beautifully is able to save it. Once again, Greenberg saved it again. Greenberg's just finding the right way to play defense this year. He's just been phenomenal. Just phenomenal on that defensive side. And he's asking for the change. Here comes Weir. Weir going in all the way in. Oh, excuse me, that was not Weir. It looked like Weir based off the numbers, so we do clarify that one as we got Caleb Owens, one of their star rookies who leads the team in goals. Besides Matthias Weir, David Israel backtracks. He's got his man watch. He's focused. Man, he had the eye of the tiger. He looked like a college student who had just drank 2 Celsiuses and is preparing for his finals. He was so locked in. And here we go. Carter once again that just slips on over behind the trapezoid of the Knights.
And here we go. Back again with the offense for the Owls. They're doing pretty well right now. But they just need that little push to go through. And the Knights are getting every little shot they can to get an opportunity for another win for a goal.
When we talk about getting themselves a big win if they need to, there's Caleb Owens. Back to Leon Biller. Those two have been really hot for the rookies. Leon Biller. Oh, that one almost went ahead and slipped in. He almost slid into his own net there. David Israel.
Going on right here.
Will it be the chance? Wrist shot off the body, and David Israel, he sends it across the boards. Back to his man. Here's a lane. Oh, it went too fancy. There's Caleb Owens. Saved by Barton.
What a fiesta going on right here on the ring.
Right at the 5-hole. My goodness. He said, excuse me, Owls. The express lane is closed.
Oh, seriously.
No self-checkout. It's closed for business. And Barton, give credit where it's due. The Knights, he is standing tall, and it's the difference right now between it being a lopsided goal score and them keeping themselves in the game right now, 0-0 with 2:32 remaining.
True. The Owls, if they really want to continue to break that wall down.
And the action, as we see, the Knights are starting to get a little bit more organized on their breakouts, as we can see. The Knights, opportunity, look at just as I said it, the Knights are now trying to send 2 to the front. Maybe go for a back pass. Maybe like a little bit of a zigzag motion. But the Knights are going to have to play it a little bit tighter if they want to capitalize against the Owls. Because Rocco Bruno, he hasn't seen too many pucks go his way. But he's been a wall, and rightfully so.
Honestly, now we have the Owls going on the power play right now. They're going pretty aggressive. Oh, he's trying to
Daniel
jump over
Tov, and
them.
he gets over him.
Big man here.
Big man.
Throws his stick away.
Daniel Tov, I'm telling you what, he's got a chance. Oh, that one would have got reflected if he got the stick down, but couldn't. And he makes a save. And oh, a big punch. Oh, and he trips him. And here comes the action. Here comes the fight. And Daniel Tov is out it. And it's going to be some fist flying. And it's going to be the goalkeeper, Barton, getting in his face. And it looks like they might want to drop the gloves between the Owls and the Knights. Well, I've done a lot of history in medieval times. All he's got to do is take off the glove, slap him, and say, "Sir, I want a duel." But the referee says, we're not in medieval times, but that's part of the game.
Honestly.
Keep the tradition alive, but my goodness, right after him, straight for him. And, you know, the thing is, he didn't have the full stop. There was no whistle. Daniel Tov did fantastic to hop over like he's playing a game of Frogger, and did great.
He grabbed his leg last second. It was pretty quick. That's when the aggression came in.
Yep, and we're going to see some coincidental minors here. One is going to Daniel Tov, and another one, I believe that is number 10 or 15. You got better vision than I do on your end.
Yep.
Over on that box. What is that number?
That's
Well,
a
it'll
15.
pop up on the board. It was 15, so it was right. So number 15 from the Knights, Chadwick Sealer, who will be inside the box to serve the coincidental minor. And I believe that's getting probably 2 minutes apiece for roughing. We're going to see. But that got really aggressive really fast.
Or you can see the frustration in the eyes of the Owls.
And they're having some talks right now. They're chirping each other on each bench of the... Look at that. He's saying 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're having some chirping going behind the penalty box. So, yep, it is number 15 from the Knights, Chadwick Sealer, who finds himself. And then we're also going to see number 41, Daniel Tov. 2 minutes apiece for roughing, so it's going to be some 4-on-4 action with 1:37 remaining in the second period.
Forward and Tov earlier, you saw he slammed his helmet on the floor. He was so annoyed, so pissed what was going on right here.
And now some more. Yeah, we're seeing some more chirping. Looks like the captain, Jake Freeman, is having some words with the other Knights player. They win the faceoff. The Owls, David Israel, oh my goodness, with the little popper, but didn't get anywhere. As the Knights are now going to try to get themselves going on a 4v4. Well defended by Justin Greenberg once again. Off to the side, Matthias Weir was streaking in, but the Knights.
A little bit of tripping there from the Owls. Come on, guys.
As number 7 of the Knights goes back to the Knights once again. They're having some zone time. It's getting a little bit dangerous on the Owl side defense. And Justin Greenberg finds David Israel. Back to Greenberg. Greenberg, who settles it back down to Weir. Greenberg, here comes an opportunity. Find the lane to David. He shoots off Barton. And Jake Friedman continue hanging on to the puck. The 4v4 action. Weir with only 40 and some change remaining. David Israel. Whoa, what a loop-de-doodle. Pass played. Oh, he had an opportunity. And still trying to get the pressure cooking. He finds a man. It goes back. David Israel, one-time slapper, just almost connected. And here comes a breakout pass with 30 seconds remaining from the Knights. Slowed down by Jake Friedman. Denied away from the defense of David Israel. David Israel, they're going to go for one last push here. They're sending the guys in deep. David Israel, crowd's going ecstatic. 10 seconds remaining. Off the side, and that looks like it might just do it for this period. As he slides it back. And that's going to do it with 3, 2, 1. And that will be the end. One-time stop. Almost had it. And that will do it for the second period. We're still at a stalemate of 0-0. When we return, FAU UCF 23 seconds remaining on a coincidental minor. Ricardo, thoughts?
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Aggression. I personally didn't like what happened over there with the bad sportsmanship, but it's also part of the game. But like I said, the Owls, they need to keep their head together, have to be leveled. Because when you let that happen, you might have another hiccup. It might have them score. It might ultimately lose the game. You don't want that. Remember, you need to go through the crevices, go through the gaps of their armor, and get the lethal blow to win.
Well, we'll see if they can get the lethal blow against the Knights, or the Knights find themselves feasting on a little foul here. But when we return in about 14 and some change, stick around. This is Owl TV exclusive broadcast of FAU and UCF. I'm Nick Cruz,
Ricardo Burgos.
and we will be back in 14 minutes. Stick around.
I'm Matthias Weir. You're watching Owls Hockey on Owl TV.